Alrighty, under protest, I am making Eric talk about Ironheart,
So what, man?
which I haven't seen and I'm not going to see. I saw commercials, and if I wanted to watch, ethnic people being criminals, I'd rather watch The Wire. There, I just said it.
Oh.
Am I wrong?
No, but you definitely didn't say it.
Yes, I did. It's true. So, because that's how the commercials, and the arrogance and the pompousness and, oh, well, he's white. And, of course, everybody else is showing, Sebastian yelling at the tech.
Yeah.
He built this shit in a fucking cave with spare parts.
Yeah.
So it's not that he was white or a billionaire. It was because he was smart.
Yeah.
That sounds racist?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Built his first suit of armor in a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was probably even worse than the Vietnam one. Because they didn't even have a cave. There's probably some grass hut with, rocks and shakes and But you gave the right answer, so.
Anyway, God, it just.
And it's been held for 3 years.
If you want to see.
Like the wettest fart in church.
Oh my God.
And then they released it right before Fantastic Four.
Oh my God.
Timing means nothing.
Timing is everything. And
timing is everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Is this Iger's humiliation ritual? Is this a Bohemian Grove kind of thing?
Or is it just to get this thing out to get the
tax write-off?
Most viewership they can, because if they release it after the FF, it's gonna tank even worse.
Oh, well. Or how about
because they have no faith in the FF.
How about why did they do a Batgirl to it? Now I've heard this is the worst thing that was released by Disney Plus, or it's on par with The Acolyte. I don't think anything could beat The Acolyte, but this might. And then I was listening to a review.
Dude, that would be saying something.
Yeah, I was listening to a review.
I'm gonna have to watch it just to see for myself
about that. This suit that she made, blah blah blah, and the whole thing. It doesn't even. So if she's so brilliant and smart, blah blah blah, and she's at MIT, she would have been scooped up by S.H.I.E.L.D. or any of the companies to make weapons or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
millions. Well, she would have had money. So she didn't need to be stealing and grifting and all this other grass and stuff. What the fuck?
Yeah, but that was all like on the side.
So but hold on.
Nobody was supposed to know about that.
But doesn't this just reinforce negative social and ethnic stereotypes? That, she's just a criminal. Well, why is she a criminal if she's so goddamn smart?
Oh, because she's a thief.
Because she's a black? What? That's not good.
No. If you want to see some really good ethnic material in the Marvel Universe, watch Luke Cage.
Right?
It was really good.
Yeah.
I would like to say that I very rarely agree with Tom, but this time I do.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Well, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just, I have no interest in seeing another girl boss who doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, and who's the umbrella strategy that lesbian, that fucking box licker.
I stop agreeing with Tom.
That fucking box licker who finally got fired. It's like, it doesn't work. The mantle strategy does not work. Did it work for Captain America? How much did that movie cost?
Yeah.
And has it worked for the Eternals? Because they were supposed to be the new Avengers, right? Proof is in the pudding, kids.
Yeah. And I mean, like I say, you want to talk ethnic stuff, man? Luke Cage, man.
Yeah.
Harlem. I loved how unapologetically black it was.
Yeah.
I loved that about it.
He has a pass because he's a liberal. They talk like that. Anyway, so I have no interest in seeing this. I was never interested. I wasn't interested in the concept when it came out as a comic book in 2016.
Oh, Brian Bendis, though.
Oh, well, yeah.
Brian Bendis, one of the top names in the industry.
Oh, shit.
I did watch the special look, the 2-minute thing. And, they went out of their way to... Brian Michael Bendis.
Because he adopted a kid that's of that
do it.
skin tone.
Do it.
And it's like, well, You adopted a kid. That's great. Oh, but she doesn't have representation in comic books. Does she want representation in comic books?
Did she ask for it?
Did she ask for it?
Right.
Was there a clamor? And then what do you do? You write her like she's a thug anyway. So how does that help?
Hey,
What?
Right?
Thug life.
Thug life.
Right? So it makes no sense at all. Unless you're trying to do the opposite of what you say you're doing. You're trying to create division and make things worse. So on that level, hey, Ironheart's a great fucking show.
You're just self-inserting
Yeah.
and
Fucking got to
throwing it in for
Yeah.
diversity for diversity's sake.
Yeah.
Or you're just promoting fucking Ironheart.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you
Because
look
you
at...
need money in your bank.
Okay, speaking of...
Exactly.
Okay, Brian Bendis, he adopted somebody and based a comic book character out of her. What about Jeff Johns, man? Based Stargirl after his sister who had passed, and that was part of his grieving process. He turned her into a superhero, and it's
No, Eric.
hugely popular.
She's white. She don't matter. She don't count.
She's white, she's blonde, and she was a cheerleader.
Yeah.
She's white. She don't matter. She don't count.
Yeah.
Record that and put that up there because you know what? That's exactly what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
And don't record my voice just saying that.
So it's ridiculous. The mantle strategy doesn't work. Never did.
Yeah.
And I just had when I saw her first appearance in the comic, and I saw she had this big, wild afro, not like the guy from the IT crowd or anybody else. And I'm like, how does that fit in the helmet? I was just looking on a technical level, like, and then the guys at the comic book store were telling me about it. I'm like, no thanks, I'm all right.
I don't know, man.
And we got Ironheart instead of getting a War Machine miniseries,
Right. Which,
whether it was detailing the Skrull, his takeover as from or
no, but there's the Iron Wars.
there was supposed to be Iron Wars too. Also,
That was announced and was supposedly all about Rhodey.
Yeah.
What happened to that one? Especially when he was in Secret Invasion.
As a Skrull.
At the end, it looked like, I mean, he couldn't even walk. Like, as if he was replaced by a Skrull shortly after.
Well, maybe Terrence Howard could have done it. I don't know.
One way or the other, but I mean, where's Iron Wars? Where's Rhodey's story?
Because you got to hit all the bingo cards you can. Diversity, female. And if she's a box licker, that's even better. You get a trifecta.
I love you, box in there.
I'm just saying, Eric. I'm just, And in the comments, tell me if I'm wrong. I know you want to call me a misogynistic prick. Please enumerate yourself.
All the time. He's used to it.
Please.
He likes it.
Yeah.
He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Yeah.
No, but oh god.
So it's just throwing money away. Throw it my way. Fuck it. I can write shit. I could actually go to the bathroom, and the used toilet paper would be a better script than this. I said it.
That's extreme.
Yeah. Prove me wrong.
Soapy paper.
Well, that's assuming there
Not
was
Port Authority toilet paper, but
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah. So rough. No.
Oh my god. Watch out for splinters.
Yeah. Boy.
That's assuming that there was a script in the first place, because a lot of times there's not a completed script, and they're already in production.
That's true.
And I don't know how they do that. How do you do pre-production if you don't have a script?
Very carefully.
How do you do a shooting schedule? Very carefully. Yeah. I'm hunting wabbit. Wow.
Didn't I call him a wascally wabbit earlier?
A wascally wabbit. Yes.
I said, what is he going to say?
Leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Like, share, subscribe.